Good morning, precious people. Here we are together. It's another fresh day. I'm so thankful for your irreplaceable light and the wisdom and joy, the experience that you bring into the world. Today's a gift filled with possibility. Oh, you guys, today is a day. I am ready for new exploration, new things, learning new things. So let's open this gift this day with kindness and curiosity. So we're all still growing and learning, so let's all check in together. Grab your drink. With this drink, I'm wishing you the best day. Hopefully it'll be something awesome will happen and you'll think, you know what, I'm glad that I took that drink this morning because I was really preparing for the wonderful, amazing things that are going to happen. Yum. So, today is April 1st. It is April Fool's Day. So, don't believe everything you see on the internet. Everyone's going to be trying to trick you today. Except there will be a rocket launch today. Hopefully it's not scrubbed. Look at my hair. I just combed it. I didn't do anything to it. But today is this amazing day filled with possibility, like I said. And I'm so excited for the launch today. I got to watch the Artemis 1 launch from the coast. I believe it was in Titusville. We pulled up in some grassy area and watched it. It was so close. It was, I think, the closest we've ever been to a launch. So that was amazing. Lit up the sky. I think it was like 1 a.m. or something. It was a late launch and it lit up the sky like it was daytime. Amazing. So the launch today has 4 humans on it and it is going to go around the moon and come back. It's going to see parts of the moon no man's eyes have been laid on before. So today at 6:24, the engines of the Space Launch System are scheduled to ignite at the Kennedy Space Center, carrying the Artemis 2 crew to the moon. This isn't funny or some sort of trendy sort of thing to do. This is a moment humanity steps back out into the deep. I mean, this is kind of far away from the Earth. So, sorry. Let's see. For the first time in over 50 years, 4 humans are leaving low Earth orbit. I mean, our space station, we have a constant presence there, multiple people on the space station at a time, multiple countries represented there, but that's low Earth orbit they hang out in. So we're going to bridge the gap between the Apollo program, or the Apollo era of space travel, and the Artemis era. And the moon, holds this special place. I don't know if you adore the moon as much as I do, but I wanted to get into the psychology of why we love the moon. One of my favorite books by Dean Koontz starts out with talking about the moon. I believe it's called Strangers. I love it. That was one of my favorite books. Let's see. So, this is not an April Fool's joke. This is the real thing. Commander Reed Wiseman, pilot Victor Glover, and mission specialists Christina Koch and Jeremy Hansen are sitting on top of the most powerful rocket ever built. They're about to do what hasn't been done since 1972. That's fly to the moon. And, I mean, we've spent weeks now talking about being the architect of your life, taking control, learning new things, making improvements. So today we watch the architects of our species push the boundaries of what is possible. So exciting. I mean, I am freaking out. I'm so happy I'm kind of close to the Space Coast. Although the launch is at 6:30, we have church tonight. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet if we're going to leave our house, because it may be kind of crazy everywhere nearby. I don't know. Just depends on traffic, I guess. So to understand why today's so special, we have to look back. Between 1969 and 1972, there were 6 moon landings. Only 12 humans have ever walked on the moon's surface. In total, there have been over 100 robotic missions and 9 crewed missions that reached the vicinity of the moon. But for 54 years, we've stayed close to home, just orbiting a few hundred miles above the Earth. And this mission today is a 10-day long mission to the moon. I just read their menu, all the things they've packed. They have a lot of tortillas. I'll just say that. They're eating a lot of tortillas the next 10 days. There were some yummy desserts I saw that they packed. I wish I could remember all of it. It was great. I love seeing all the food they packed for their little 10-day trip. It's like going camping in space. So Artemis is a 10-day mission that's not going to land. It's just going to orbit the moon and use this gravity slingshot to bring it back to the Earth. It's also, Artemis 1 was an unmanned, and I believe it did the same path, same mission. And then Artemis 3 that's coming up is where we're going to land people on the moon. I don't know if you remember the Apollo 11 mission. I never watched that movie. I need to watch it. Today's the day. I'm going to find it and watch it. It was launched by NASA on July 16, 1969, and the 3 astronauts were on it were named Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins. Armstrong and Aldrin became the first humans to walk on the moon, while Collins orbited above. The mission marked a major milestone in space exploration and demonstrated the technological and scientific capabilities of the United States. The Apollo 11 mission remains one of the most significant events in human history and symbolizes our spirit of exploration and innovation. You guys, humans, something is special about humans. We have that innate desire to explore, to innovate, even to conquer. There's no other animal in the whole planet that even thinks about the stars, or what's out there, what's deep beneath the ocean, what's high in the sky, what's at the top of that mountain. It's a unique human, something that was put into us by our Creator, this desire to grow and learn. Like I say, every day we have that need to continue development, to make a bigger building, to a bigger cruise ship, everything. It's so uniquely human and is so special. And today it's on full display. So, I want to know, scientifically, I wanted to know psychologically, why we do these things as humans. Why are we so fascinated with that gray rock in the sky? It's because the moon is our mirror. When we look at the moon, we see how far we've come and how much farther we can go. Scientists call it the overview effect. The cognitive shift that happens when astronauts see Earth as a tiny, fragile blue marble against the blackness of space going to the moon isn't just about rocks, it's about perspective. It's about testing technologies we need to get to Mars, even, and that human potential has no limit. It's the ultimate act of personal responsibility for our species to not just survive on the planet, but to thrive among the stars. And I always have this idea in my mind, like, what is the biblical perspective of all this? I don't want just to be all humanistic about my excitement for today. I do want to see what the Bible had to say about exploration, the human spirit of innovation and pursuing things. Even in the Bible, everyone's conquering each other and going to new lands, and it I don't know, it's very inspiring. So let's see what the Bible has to say. So God has woven this into our DNA. In Psalm 8, 3 through 6, the writer, I believe it's David, looks at the heavens and asks, "What is man that you are mindful of him?" Like, I'm this tiny thing in this vast universe. And then God notes, or the writer, David, I believe, notes that God has crowned him with glory and honor and set him over the works of your hands. So humans have been set over the earth, this other animals and creatures on the earth, and that also the works of God's hands includes the universe. God has set us over the works of his hands. So that, yeah, space exploration isn't something inconsequential that is unbiblical. It is in Psalm where it says he's put us over the works of his hands. We've been designed to be stewards of his creation, and that doesn't stop at the edge of our atmosphere. Hebrews 2:8 says that God put all things in subjection under humanity. He said all things, not just, he put the land and the sea under subjection of humanity. Okay, let's do the animals and the birds and the animals in the ocean under your subjection. He said all things. This place, this universe was created for humans. It's amazing. So, space exploration is the slow, disciplined process of stepping into that potential. It's a holy curiosity. So, I don't know where you are today, or even if you're watching this on a later date, if you're on YouTube, search Artemis 2 launch, Artemis 2 history, or Artemis 2 recap if it's later on, if it's April, like 11th, and the whole mission has been completed, go back and see the images. I cannot wait to see what comes out of this. Just another step in making it to Mars, or making a moon base, or space tourism. I'm really excited about. I would love I want a space cruise. That was my son's idea many years ago. Have a space cruise. I don't know how it would work, but that buffet will be floating all over the place. So wherever you're watching it, remember those 4 astronauts. You guys, it is so deep. I'm saying these words and I'm just feeling them so deeply. Those 4 astronauts represent us. They represent the architect in all of us that refuses to stay small. Sorry. Where's my tissue? Sorry. I want to make sure I can read this. So, Don't refuse to stay small. Grow, learn, do something amazing. Your homework today, your homework is also my homework, but if you don't see this in time, it won't be your homework. At 6:24 today, stop what you're doing. If you're close to the Cape, look at the Cape or find a live stream and witness this special light of humanity and the achievement of humankind today. This is going to be, I'm sorry, I just am so excited. I'm a space person. I love space stuff. I fully believe that all of those moon landings happened. Nothing was like a fake. I think it was Buzz Aldrin joked once maybe that it was on a soundstage, or the idea that it was faked. But I think he was messing around. If it really didn't happen, I'd be shocked, because I know humans, and especially that era of humans, that was part of the greatest generation, and the boomer generation wanted to really develop humankind. So today, let's see where you can witness this. NASA is going to have live coverage, the official stream for the launch featuring real-time telemetry, expert commentary, and views from Launch Pad 39B. Let's see, I'm going to click on it and see what happens. It's nasa.gov/live/. Right now it's not T-, it's L-. I wonder, I might have to look that up. Let me go to my DuckDuckGo. Why does the launch say L-, not T-? Let's see. Terms you should know. Okay. L- stands for launch. It indicates the time remaining until launch occurs, while T- stands for time and refers to countdown activities leading up to the launch. Okay, I never knew that. I thought it was like T- all the time. Artemis 2 mission map. A detailed breakdown of the 10-day flight path showing exactly how the Orion spacecraft will loop around the far side of the moon. So I said the SLS launch system, so those are the rockets. Then the actual spacecraft is called Orion. So, when I click on the link, it just goes to nasa.gov. Then you click on missions and you click on Artemis 2 map. You can see the whole, you don't just launch straight to the moon. You have to get some momentum going, because that's a huge, far distance. You need to get your speed up. And that's why that telemetry is going to be cool. You'll see how fast they go. There's something called the Earthrise Legacy. Revisit the 1968 photo that changed the world's perspective on our home planet. I know exactly the photo it's talking about. Sorry, guys. It reminds us why we go out there in the first place. Our little blue marble off in the distance. And you can see like the moonrise. Sometimes I've seen these pictures of the moonrise behind the Earth, and just out in the vastness of space, you can't even imagine how big this universe is. And this tiny little blue dot is where all of humanity exists, and it's a miracle. We're in something called the Goldilocks zone, where if our Earth was further from the sun, life is unsustainable. If our Earth is closer to the sun, life is unsustainable. Just how we're in this perfect zone, and our magnetosphere keeps our atmosphere intact and protects it from the solar winds. Everything's a miracle. If you have any idea of your thoughts on this topic, feel free to leave them in the comments. And just know that you are the Lord's precious ones. Keep growing, keep learning. Your light is important. I don't know what else to say. Today is a special day. Keep going. Go team. And I saw online something you're supposed to say to astronauts. You know how you wish an actor break a leg or good luck to people. What you say to astronauts is Godspeed. So Godspeed to all of those astronauts leaving Earth today. We'll see you back here in 10 more days and celebrate your return. So, my goodness, I just want to weep today. I'm feeling so weepy. And again, it's April 1st, so watch out for tricksters online, maybe trying to get you. Also, I'm probably going to be taking a break from recording this month because I have 2 back-to-back cruises. I won't be here very much this month, so I'm going to try to do some shorts, change it up a little bit through the month of April, and I might be missing some days. So I will see you all next time I see you, and just remember to keep growing and learning and become more of the wonderful person you are, because the world is better with your light in it. Bye.